If you've been rocking with me for a while, you know how much I want to prove that I'm the best player in my rookie class. Now I've got a chance to go up against one of the dudes that everybody's been talking about.
So what's your approach to this game? I think we got it.
Cool.
Thanks, MP.
Yep.
You mind giving us a minute? Posting on social about Rookie of the Year again?
Nah, not really. That was just our standard pregame hype video.
Yeah, I know.
Gotta give our fans what they want.
I know. But I've seen you talk about this award before. I just don't want you too fixated on individual accolades.
Trust me, Coach. I got you. I mean, me winning Rookie of the Year is good for the franchise. It's gonna make you look good, and it's gonna definitely make the front office look good.
Okay, that's fair. Just don't lose focus on what's most important.
Right, Coach. Team comes first.
Good. We're on the same page.
Yes, sir.
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
The buzz is building from the sports-crazed town of Boston, Massachusetts. The Spurs taking on the Celtics. For the San Antonio Spurs, they've been aggressive and they've been good. 8 wins in their last 10 games. This team looks to grow even stronger with another statement win here tonight. Celtics, Spurs, coming up next on 2K Sports. I'm sure you've heard this from MP by now, but he's got his eyes set on running away with Rookie of the Year.
And you have to admire the confidence that MP has. He believes he can be the Rookie of the Year, but he also understands that he can't do it by just putting up individual numbers. Team success is an important part of the equation.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sochan and Wemby. Jordan McLaughlin out there with Harper. And it's Vassell in at the small forward. All right, Grant, when your team is in the second game of a back-to-back, do you play it differently?
You know, it depends on what happened in the first game. Did your starters have to play a lot of minutes? Did you get into double overtime? It just depends, B.A.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And for an update on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
Hey there, guys. Well, there's a lot of excitement coming into this game with a couple of Rookie of the Year candidates on the roster. When I asked MP about it, he said, I've had this game circled on my calendar for a while now. I'm ready to show I'm at the top of this class. Guys, I like his confidence.
Yeah, that's a big part of it. Thanks, Allie. Should be a great battle to watch. On offense, here is San Antonio. It's a three-point game. Inside. Here's Wembanyama, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Harper pulls it in. On the wing, Vassell, defended by Brown. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Harper. 4 on the clock. Off target from outside. MP outside. To the inside. Queta gets the bucket.
and setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Harper, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Pass to Keita. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, thanks. The Celtics this summer trading Jrue Holiday for Anthony Simons, clear almost a decade younger. And Simons' deep threat capability is definitely a fit for the way the Boston Celtics like to play, especially now moving forward. If he can fit in defensively, he could be a long-term contributor, guys.
He's more than capable. Okay, Shams, thank you. Win passes to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Tatum. Down low. It's stolen away. Here's McLaughlin. 15 in his last outing. Wembanyama. Pass to Harper. There's the three. Boston pulls it in. And Boston pushing it up now. And MP with a basket on the assist from White.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now here's Wembanyama. What a tremendous game he played against the Lakers. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up, and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
MP, that one's good.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Pass to Harper. And he lobs it up top. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got his third bucket of the night.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
White. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Gentlemen, that is about excellent concentration from Derek White. You play through the foul, now you get the old-fashioned three-point opportunity.
A playmaker who can also score in bunches. I'm talking about Derek White, Doris.
I'm so glad you are, PA, because Derek White's big-time shot-making ability under duress of the shot clock. How many times does this guy get the ball with very little time on the clock, and he just stands calmly and delivers shot after shot?
And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 1. Can't get it. Now 3 of 4.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Pass to Keita. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Vassell. Sohan, the pass to Vassell. Six on the shot clock. Sinks that one from the post.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
Tatum with it. He's against Sohan. White, the pass to MP. Uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 6 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Harper. Here's McLaughlin. Wembanyama scanning the floor. From deep, Harper. Keita pulls it in.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
You know, I don't care how close you are to the cup. If Wemby is lurking, you got to do something else.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Yeah, they've also...
Boston leading by 8. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. MP is out there with Anthony Simons, and it's Shireman in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
Spurs shooting a fantastic 57% to the paint. It's intercepted. Tatum inside, guarded by Olynyk. Got a piece of it. Johnson against MP. Shot blocked. Outside Tatum. Pass to MP. Simons outside to the middle. Here's MP. Oh!
Boy, the explosive finish at the cup by MP. He might have surprised himself, folks.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. It's stolen by Tatum. And they're running. Here's Nguyen. The slam from MP.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Waters, the pass to Johnson. Pass to Horford for 3. The rebound by MP. Boston leading by 14. Simons passes to MP. Horford with a steal. Outside Johnson. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And that one's good. Waters.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
Here's Queta. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Toronto got the job done. He had 33 points, and he was able to provide some stout defense on that end of the court, too. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Great report there, Allie. And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Olynyk. Harper comes in for Barnes, and it's McLaughlin in for Waters. Here's McLaughlin. He's got 5. Pass to Wembanyama. Outside Johnson. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
They're so clever at finding space to shoot inside. Johnson's creativity and ability to capitalize is impressive.
Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Here's Harper. Oh, MP with a block.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Pass to Harper. San Antonio moving the ball around. The kick out to Johnson. Here's Harper. The 3-ball. Knocks down the long J. Harper's got 7 points.
Yeah, from three-point range, Harper's a confident shooter. He can be streaky, but usually in a good way.
To the paint. Here's MP. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Some changes for Boston. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Shireman. And it's White in for Simons. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Sohan's checked in.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
And the bucket is good.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Stolen by MP. Driving in. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
6 to shoot. Sohan, right side. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Spurs trail by 15. Here's Sohan. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. White for 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one. It's stolen by Tatum. Outside White. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Here's Nguyen. Off with the layup. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. And following this one, they'll take on the Timberwolves in Minnesota. It's the second game of 3 on the road. And MP throws it down hard.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
It was textbook rim protection in that game, taking real pride in shutting down the other team.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Garza's checked in for Queta, and it's Hauser in for Jason Tatum. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio.
And I like that Harper isn't a one-dimensional jump shooter. He can do it with a catch-and-shoot like that or off the dribble.
Nguyen passes to Garza, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Vassell outside. Pass to Harper. Back to Vassell. Wembanyama, high post. That one drops for him. Wembanyama's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
MP outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Garza. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
From deep, Harper. The rebound, Celtics. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Pritchard's checked in for White.
And we saw it from Harper in college. He's a 3-level scorer, effective inside when he needs to be.
And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, B.A. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Pritchard. From deep, Harper. That shot off the mark.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pritchard to pass to Nguyen. Back to Pritchard. From the baseline. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Pritchard's got his third basket on the night right there. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Harper, covered by MP. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Boston leading by 19. Here's Nguyen. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Harper. San Antonio moving the ball around. Lets it go from the wing, and San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
Back to MP. Pass to Pritchard. Boucher. And so it's MP making things happen for the Boston Celtics. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We'll be right back with you shortly.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up.
As a resident dunk contest expert, I can tell you, these are the names you want in the dunk contest, guys. Don't come at me with who isn't making the cut, because this group is all.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Celtics.
A key part of this one, their bench production. Those guys can heat it up in a hurry. Give the starters a little rest. Can't ask for more than that.
Wash, rinse, repeat. You guys wouldn't understand that because it involves shampooing. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I'm
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He was their offensive catalyst in the first half, working hard to get the whole team involved.
His fingerprints were all over this, involving his guys with his passes, finding different ways to take advantage of the defense.
And on the floor for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. Jordan McLaughlin out there with Harper. And it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Celtics. Here's White. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Spurs on D. Win. No good. And he's going for the lob. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Gwynn passes to Keita. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists here tonight. Pass to Harper. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Here's Harper. Back to Sohan. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Outside White. Back to MP. Pass to Keita. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Spurs trail by 21. Sohan outside. Here's the pick. Vassell outside. Here's Wembanyama. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the inside. And MP throws it down.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Up top, Vassell. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game. Pass to Sohan. Let's go with a 3. San Antonio again can't hit.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Tatum passes to MP. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in the game. Vassell outside. Here's Harper, covered by MP. Clock at 4. San Antonio again can't hit. Boston leading by 23. Inside. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
I love that Jason Tatum not settling for a jumper. He goes to the rim with authority.
Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to White. Now here's Brown. Down low. And MP throws it down.
And this is outstanding vision by Jaylen Brown. This guy dishing the ball beautifully to his teammates.
Sohan outside. Here's McLaughlin. Misses the 3. And so MP will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Good work there as it goes.
I just love the ball movement.
San Antonio has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. McLaughlin pass to Wembanyama. Pass to Harper. Lets the 3 fly. Keita pulls it in. Keita's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
To the middle. And here's Vassell from the arc. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got his 5th assist in this one. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A big group substitution here for Boston. Garza's checked in for Keita. Minot comes in for Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for Derek White. And San Antonio with a change here too. Horford, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Pritchard, the pass to MP. And down it goes. 2 points. Nguyen's got 27 points.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
McLaughlin pass to Horford. Now here's Vassell, defended by Hauser. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vassell.
Well,
So we see the Celtics taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with MP, one of the stars of tonight's game. A strong scoring night for you, MP, reaching the 20-point threshold and a win for your team. That's a good night at the office.
It was all right. Win's always good, but I know I can play a lot better than that.
Ooh, how so?
I get buckets, Jennifer Quintana. You know this. 20 points, that's light work for me. But it's all good. Again, a win's a win. Next game, I know I'll drop 40 points.
Can't wait to see it, MP. Thank you.
Hey, maybe 60.
Brian, back to you.
As always, thank you, Jennifer.
I told you, Coach. Look, man, there's no downside here. I can win Rookie of the Year by doing whatever it takes for us to win. It's helping me push myself.
Yeah, I can see how this would be good motivation. We're in the part of the season that becomes a grind, and maybe this award is what you need to avoid the rookie wall.
Okay, so how did our gameplay look out there?
It looked good, man. I just make sure you don't get too wrapped up in these one-on-one battles. It's still a team game.
Right. Winning comes first.
That's right.
CM.
everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Tonight, it'll be the Boston Celtics going up against the Brooklyn Nets at Barclays Center. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. Now let's go courtside with Jennifer Quintana.
MP, what's it like to be on national TV matched up against one of the other top contenders for Rookie of the Year? Does that add a little spice to the game?
Yeah. We're hyped to be on national TV. The fans want to see us go head-to-head. So, yeah, I'm going to try to show out. I'm the best player in my class, and I'm sure he'll do the same. Should be a great game.
I'm sure it will be. Thank you, MP.
Yeah.
Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific job, Jennifer. Thanks so much. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Anthony Simons out there with MP. And it's Queta in at center. And for the Nets, guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. And it's Timmy in at the 5, roaming the paint. And as the NBA season rolls on, what's one of the biggest challenges this time of the schedule?
I'd say maintaining your level. It's so hard to be consistent throughout the season, and it's really about the mental side of the game. It's so tough to stay locked in.
And as we get deeper into the season, MP's let it be known that he intends to get his hands on the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Well, he plays with a lot of pride, and we've seen that all season. But as much as individual goals matter, he's got to keep in mind that the best way to show his worth is to help the team win. And no point in accumulating individual accolades if your team hasn't had success. Winning still needs to be the #1 priority.
The Celtics on offense. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here. What did he just do? MP showing some insane athleticism.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. To the middle. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Win, rebounded by the Nets. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Yeah, missing from the line became contagious. That happened. They just picked the worst time to do it.
Clock at 4. Lets it go. Shot's good by Wilson.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And RJ, you played 7 seasons in a Nets uniform. The most with any of your teams.
Yeah, it was a great way to start my career consistently in the playoff picture. It was really the most sustained success that the franchise has enjoyed.
It's the Nets now, following the miss by MP. Now here's Thomas. He had a 30-point outing their last game against New York. And the shot goes in.
Oh, Thomas can be scary when he's getting points inside. That really rounds out his game.
Back to MP. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
The Nets with the lead. To the inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up.
And MP throws it down hard.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
And stolen by MP. Pass to Simons. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Thomas. Here's Demon. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And that one's good, Timmy.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Igor Demon. That is his first foul of the game. Tatum on the wing. Still without a basket. Here's Wen. Another shot. He lays it in.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Pass to Timmy. The Nets working the ball around now. Wilson kicks to Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Demon. His last outing, he had 8 points. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Brown finds Tatum. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Look, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
Here's Demon. Covered by MP. And the basket is good. Demon's got 6. For Boston, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He dropped 27 points, and he didn't waste any of his chances, putting up an impressive field goal percentage. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
That one good for 2. 8 points for him.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
The kick out to Brown. Outside, Simons. Tatum passes to Wen. Lays it up off the glass.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
And the Nets with possession here. Trailing by 2. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And a new group in for the Celtics. Ours is checked in. Chris Boucher comes in for Jason Tatum. Sam Hauser's checked in for Brown. And it's Pritchard in for Anthony Simons.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Garza. Timmy grabs the miss.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Pass to Demon. Here's Wolf. Down low. Here's Timmy. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. And now a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And stolen by MP. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Igor Demon.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
And defensively, man, the Celtics sure switch a lot.
Yeah, that strategy is the norm in the NBA. They have versatile defenders that do it, though, and it's still a big part of how they stifle their opponent's three-point shooting.
Williams, he's checked in for the Nets. Johnson comes in for Demon. Celtics trail by 3. And MP throws it down.
Oh, the defense is making it too easy for MP. When you let him get this close, he will finish it all night long.
Now, here's Johnson. 26 points for him last game against the Knicks in New York.
And it's the way he stayed aggressive in getting to the foul line that was impressive. But he also did a superb job in cashing in from the foul line.
Timmy's gone a perfect 5 for 5 from the field. Here's MP. Boucher finds Pritchard. Now Hauser. Back to MP. Pass to Pritchard. Shot clock at 5. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Hauser misses. Nets leading by 3. Here's Williams. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Brooklyn making some changes. Brownie's checked in. Mann subbed in for Wilson. Well, it was the Boston Celtics, their last game, a loss to Indiana. Win the pass to Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
How about the vision from MP? In the pick and roll, that's very encouraging to see.
Pass to Clowney. And here is Johnson. It's deflected. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. MP with it. He had a 27-point outing in the last game against Indiana.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Wynn. After the basket by Brooklyn. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Richard finds MP. Here's Garza. Clowney pulls it in. And Williams, here we go. Up and in on the layup. And it's a 6-point Nets lead. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
We got Terrence Mann. Right out there with Johnson. Then it's Zaire Williams. And it's Clowney in at the 5. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. MP dishes to Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. Inside, Wynn. Oh, that's a monster jam by MP.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
Brooklyn leading by 6. Pass to Mann. Here's Clowney. Boucher defending. Here's Clowney. And the rejection by MP. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
When you want an emphatic finish, Brown is the man you are looking for. He does not waste opportunities like that.
To the paint. Here's Clowney, and he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
MP powers through the contact inside.
A great sign for MP in his career, the ability to convert in traffic.
Johnson kicks to Williams. Whitehead passes to Williams. Here's Whitehead. Pass to Clowney. No good on the three. Celtics trail by 4. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With the Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Williams passes to Whitehead. Makes it off the glass. Whitehead's got the lead up to 9 now for Brooklyn.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Here's Tatum. Inside, Tatum automatic.
Smart pass by MVP. Great to see a young player making the right decisions with the ball.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Both teams deciding to change it up. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jaylen Brown.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
That one goes. Count it.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said, JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Back to you guys.
A dangerous duo for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Now, here's Simons. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
And how about the passing? We've seen this from him. He's just absolutely shredding the D to pieces right now.
That one goes in.
Inside, Cam Thomas really relies on his agility and touch to get it done.
Inside. And Keita gets it to go. Keita's got 8.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Outside Thomas. Down low. Here's Wolf. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. And it's Williams with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Tatum, that's good.
With his touch, Tatum's a threat from anywhere.
Nets leading by 5. Outside Thomas. Here's Demon. Covered by MP. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of 2 super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around. And with a treasure trove of picks in the coming years, they look to climb that mountain once again.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Wilson's checked in. Then for the Celtics, Shireman's checked in. And it's Pritchard in for Anfernee Simons. Here's Demon. 10 points for him. Here's Thomas. Score of the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Pass to Pritchard. The Celtics working the ball around now. It's intercepted. Outside Wilson. Here's Wolf. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And some changes here. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've set the tone. They love it. Their tempo, they're going to be very tough to stop. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Welcome to halftime. First, let's take a look at the injuries this team has been dealing with.
The Celtics feeling it right now. Well, it hurts, pun intended. White does the little things for you, man. He has hit big shot. This dude's just a winner, man.
Yeah, we talk.
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Brooklyn Nets.
Their second unit's been outstanding. Even with the starters on the bench, this team didn't miss a beat.
Yeah, tonight everybody was ready to go. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Cato. Anthony Simons out there with MP. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot. And Brooklyn has possession after the basket by Boston. Pass to Wilson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's MP.
Ooh,
what a slam!
Oh, my.
What a
Wow.
slam!
Gracious. Good stuff from Brown, providing the assist. He's made giant strides in his passing game.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Timmon. Here's Demon. Covered by MP. Demon, that's good. Demon's got 13.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Kicks it out to MP. Pass to Simons. Brown outside. Back to MP. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Nets leading by 6. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Now, here's Thomas. Clock at 6. That shot off the mark. Simons with the defensive effort. MP dishes to Tatum. Back to MP. Outside, Simons. To the inside. MP kicks to Tatum. Over in the corner, Brown. Pulls it up. Wolf grabs the miss.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
From downtown. And Boston with the rebound. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. Tatum finishing off the break.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half. Coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Pass to Wolf. Here's Demon. Outside Thomas. There's the triple. Rebound Boston. Cato's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute. Just 1 of 5 from the field.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For Brooklyn, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And it's Demon missing. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Here's Tatum. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Nets. They've led by as much as 10. You watch Jason Tatum, Richard. He looks comfortable in everything he does.
And even though it's a hard game, he just makes it look so easy. And I think being an NBA champion, that's giving him a little boost in confidence.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Kicks it out to Wilson. Back to Thomas. To the middle. Here's Timmy. Rebound, Boston. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
The shot by Wilson, no good. And here's Boston. They're on a 13-5 run. Brown finds MP. Here's Tatum, and he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And so, Jordy Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Outside Wilson. Outside Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Simon. And the Nets miss again. The Celtics with the lead. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And it's 8 points for Anthony Simons. Brooklyn's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Pass to Wolf. Timmy, no good. Celtics leading by 3. And here's Tatum for 3. The rebound by Demon. Demon's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Thomas has it in the corner. No good on the triple.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of driving. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Boston.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Demon. 13 points in the game. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And so, Jordy Fernandez decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Well, with the season right near the halfway point, what better time to check in and see what rookies have helped their teams the most and how they stack up in the rookie race as they all vie for Rookie of the Year. He's got some work to do in order to get into that conversation, I think, but there are plenty of games left for him to make his mark.
And while he might not be enjoying some of the success of the other rookies on that list, you can see he's already picking up on a few of the things he didn't have a grasp for early in the season.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a more confident, forceful player in the second half of this season. The best is yet to come from him.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Here's Wolf. Here's Wilson. Sinks the triple. Wilson's got 9.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
MP passes to Pritchard. Back to MP. Nice ball movement by Boston. And MP throws it down hard.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And MP throws it down.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Johnson outside. There's Timmy. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. He's got 16.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is. And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Nets trail by 8. Here's Demon. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. Number 1, the Celtics.
Well, over this last stretch, they look very confident at the offensive end. And when your shooters are feeling it like that, oh, look out.
The Nets making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Offensive rebound. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Demon. Covered by MP. Back to Williams. Fires for 3. They grab their own miss. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. It's tipped. Richard with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. 56 seconds left to play in the third. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it.
Inside, the jump hook, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Wins got 38 points. We've got Johnson, Zaire Williams out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Thomas, and it's Clowney in at the 5. So that's the Nets 5. Pass to Win. Over in the corner, Brown. Williams against Tatum. Thomas with the steal. Here's Mann. A 3. MP grabs the miss. Wins got 6 rebounds here tonight over Thomas. And MP with the basket on the assist by Tatum. And now it's an 11-point Celtic lead.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
On the win, Mann. For 3, Williams. MP grabs the miss. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Lots of moments, RJ, shine through in the career of Jason Tatum.
The one that sticks out to me was the moment of relief after they won the finals. The "we did it" quote will live in Celtics infamy, echoing that of the great Kevin Garnett. We talk about Tatum's offense. defense, and for good reason. But his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Timmy. Outside, Thomas. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Brown kicks to MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That'll be his second foul of the game. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Demon. Off target from outside.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Simons kicks to MP. Brown the pass to Wynn. That shot is off. Nets trail by 13. Pass to Thomas. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
Decisive reaction on the catch and shoot. Thomas always plays like he's got something to prove.
There's Brown with the three. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Now Thomas. Six to shoot. 13 feet away. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
Tatum reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Pass to Thomas. Nets passing it around. And the rejection by MP. Three-pointers, Simon. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. And the Celtics lead by 19. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting well. 50% from the floor. All alone. And MP throws it down hard.
Love the energy that MP plays with. His young legs let him get to the open floor and finish it.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Here's Thomas. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Thomas got 19 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Simons, the pass to MP. To the inside. A rebound by the Nets. Pass to Demon. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Here's Wolf, guarded by Tatum. Here's Demon. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
There's Brown with the three, and he's good on the three ball. Brown's got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Outside Thomas. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice
and equality.
The rebound by the Celtics. Kata's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Back to Tatum.
One of the best players in the game today. Tatum's work ethic and hunger to win more championship is special.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Tatum nails them both. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Outside Thomas. No good from outside.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Brown outside. Right side Tatum. MP outside. Tatum dishes to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kata. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Boston.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Steals are almost a forgotten stat. We don't talk about them a ton, but he's been huge in that category.
Outside Thomas. And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul of the game. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. On the wing, Williams. Here's Mann. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Pass to Walsh. Going inside. Good on the bucket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And again, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Here's Clowney. Down low. Here's Whitehead. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Win, and he comes up with the deuce. MP's got 48.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for some.
You got the win, got yourself a double-double. Anything missing, MP? You want fries with that?
Oh, man, for me, double-double's the basic meal, the combo. But let's get some triple-doubles going. Triple-doubles are like adding some exotic sauce on top. I'm talking honey mustard, barbecue, maybe even some dessert. A little sundae or something.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic.
All right, MP. This was billed as a matchup between two of the top rookies, and you both came out looking very strong. Was that what you expected?
Oh, of course. I mean, dude's a top rookie for a reason. And I knew he was going to come out and get his. And he did. But I was ready. You know, I knew I had to be aggressive, and I managed to get into a rhythm early and get rolling.
So after winning this matchup, and more importantly, the game, you feel like you're finally getting recognized as one of the top guys in your class?
I mean, people are talking. I see the comments on socials, but the national media is still talking about these other guys. Why? When they should be talking about MP. Because I'm that guy. Good game, MP. Today is the day. Ever since I started dribbling a basketball, all I've heard about is Cooper Flagg, especially growing up in New England. Whenever people found out I was a serious basketball player, the first thing they would ask me is, have you played against Cooper Flagg? And the answer was always no, until now.
I mean, people are calling him the best prospect since Zion Williamson. Say there's nothing he can't do. What do you think about that?
The dude's legit. But scouts have always underestimated me. I'm going to show everyone what I can do.
Can't wait for tip-off, MP.
Appreciate you, Xander.
Sometimes I want to play on the other team. With your back? I'd love to see you drive.
Have a good time. Great. What am I going to put myself into?
I'm not a numbers guy.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming and a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Mavericks, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Seeing where the Celtics are, they're staying put, but still towards the top. In a decent spot midway through the schedule. Still tons of games left to prove they're a top-tier team.
And the starting group for the Celtics. At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. Anthony Simons out there with MP. And it's Queta in at the center position. And for the Mavericks, Thompson and Flagg fill out the wings. Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. And we talked about it for a few games now. But MP has been on a mission as of late to ensure he's taken home that Rookie of the Year trophy.
Yeah, it's very early in MP's career, but so far, so good. I know it's a major goal for him to win Rookie of the Year. If he continues to play at this level, MP has a good chance to take home that award.
And due to some injuries, we're not seeing these teams at full strength, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., some adjustments have been made. And, you know, if the players stepping in can be effective enough, they might just earn an increased role on their team moving forward.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Nice ball movement by Boston. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Tatum.
3 out of 3, perfect start. Let's see how long they can ride this wave.
Pass to Flagg. Outside Davis. Here's Flagg. 10 points in his last outing. 6 to shoot. Irving for 3. Again, the miss by Dallas.
They haven't been able to find their rhythm. That's 3 straight misses now.
Queta, pass to MP. Out to Simons. Left side Tatum. Stolen by Davis. To the paint. Here's Flagg. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
And after missing their first 3 shots, maybe this will get them going.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. I asked about an approach to Jason Tatum. Coach told me that Tatum is just about as good as anyone at countering plans. So he just asked his players to play to their strengths, saying if they need to make switches, that's almost a better option because the more looks we throw him, the less he can consistently play the same way. Brian, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. And here's Flagg outside. The rebound, Celtics. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the score.
Free throw good, MP. And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments. They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Thompson right side. Second chance effort. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Simons finds MP. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. It's stolen by Lively. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Pass to Flagg. Now here's Lively. Tightly guarded. Irving against Simons. 5 to shoot. Irving, that's good.
In the interior, Kyrie is money. He has the touch to just drop it in with ease.
And stolen by Irving. Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. And here's Thompson for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
The kick to Tatum. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one. Mavericks trail by 7. Irving, the pass to Lively. Here's Flag, covered by MP. Stolen by MP. Jumps up, and MP throws it down.
Yeah, strong transition play is something MP will need to be consistently capable of in this league.
Dallas has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Pass to Flag. Now Thompson. Outside Davis. From behind the arc. A rebound by Nguyen. Brown against Irving. MP outside. And here's Tatum. Shoots over Davis. Tatum can't hit.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And here's Flag outside. Tatum pulls it in. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. 9-point game. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
And somewhat surprisingly, the club split their two meetings last year.
Yeah, these non-conference matchups are a good measuring stick for a team. Taking on less familiar opponents can tell you a lot.
2 points. That one goes.
Oh, great concentration from Irving. He's focused on the rim, not the contact. Love it.
MP looking around. Brown finds MP. Here's Simons. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And it's 7 points now for Anthony Simons.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Pass to Flag. And that one is hammered home.
You know, Flag wasn't going to let that dunk chance pass him by.
Celtics lead by 7. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Tatum. Pass to Tatum. Here's Nguyen. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Derek Lively. Stan, we're in the thick of the season. How hard is it to keep your guys engaged right now?
Well, it's the biggest challenge for a coach, to get your players to continue to listen and to continue to try to improve. You have to figure out the best way to communicate, and that's different on a player-by-player basis.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Garza's checked in for Queta. Minot comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for Simons.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
MP with it. Picked up by Powell. Pass to Garza. Now here's Hauser. Nice ball movement by Boston. 5 on the clock. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. MP's got 12 points in the game.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Marshall outside. Inside. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Puts up a 3. And it's MP with a rebound. Celtics lead by 9. Down low. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching. A perfect game plan.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Celtics lead by 13. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Davis, he's checked in for Powell. Boston on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. On the wing, Hauser. Christie against MP. Outside Pritchard. Pass to Garza. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hauser. Oh, it's stolen. Russell from outside. The rebound, Celtics. Nguyen's got his 4th rebound in this one.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Mavericks trail by 13. Marshall left side. Outside Russell. And a miss there on the triple. Boston's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And MP with a basket on the assist by Pritchard. 14 points for MP.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Wow, MP was ready for the shot and timed the block to perfection.
Over to the wing. Washington up top. No points yet. Outside for Russell. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. Again, Russell missing. Left side, Pritchard. Pass to Minot. Here's Nguyen. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. MP getting it done for Boston. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
On the court right now for the Celtics. At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. MP is out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Boucher in at the 5, down low. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Milwaukee was outstanding. He ended up with 37 points and moved the ball well, feeding the hot hands. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Allie, great info there. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
MP against Christie. The 6-footer. Nice look inside from Tatum.
Yeah, the closer Tatum gets, the easier it is for him. His touch is just so good.
Stan, looking back on the 2017 draft, at the time, you believe Jason Tatum was the best prospect.
And with hindsight, B.A., that seems obvious. But back then, Markelle Fultz was the consensus #1 pick. Credit the Celtics for trading back and getting their guy.
Marshall passes to Davis. And here's Russell, defended by Pritchard. Pass to Washington. Fires from deep. Offensive board. Oh! AD just showing off right here.
And you really can't sleep on Davis's length, especially on the offensive glass.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Nguyen passes to Boucher. Davis with it, and it's Boucher picking him up. Marshall with the bucket.
That's a nice shot, helping to space the floor for his team.
And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for Boston. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Mavericks trail by 9. On the wing, Christie, covered by MP. Davis, the pass to Christie. Here's Russell. And it's Dallas scoring again.
Possessing a shoot-first mindset. In terms of scoring, Russell's arsenal, impressive.
Celtics lead by 7. To the inside. Oh, look out! JB throwing it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. So Jason Kidd's decided to call time out here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, fans are becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. And front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That's for certain. Shams, thank you for the report. And Dallas making a change here. Irving's checked in, and the Celtics also making a change. Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Pritchard. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Well, Stan, Joe Mazzulla is a young head coach taking over on the Celtics bench in 2022.
Well, B.A., he's got a rare intensity about him. Certainly not afraid to think outside the box, and obviously the results speak for themselves.
Cadis checked in for Boston.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
And there's a 3-second violation. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jaylen Brown.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
Pass to Russell, fires for three. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there. Screen by MP. There's Simons with a three. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Back to Davis. Outside for Irving. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got 4 assists now tonight.
Don't blink or you'll wonder what Kyrie did with the ball.
Simons against Russell. Simons' shot is good. Simons has got 9 points.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
It's stolen by MP. Outside, Brown. Brown going to work.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Mavericks trail by 13. Russell to pass to Davis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And some tough salary decisions this summer for the Boston Celtics coach.
Well, in one way, it's a good problem to have, possessing too much talent. But with this new CBA, it's harder to retain everybody like we saw with Celtics teams of old.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Washington. Flag comes in for Marshall. And it's Klay Thompson in for Russell. What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. On defense, Dallas. They trail by 11. Pass to Simons. Here's Nguyen. Oh, get that out of here.
This was in bold on flag scouting reports. His ability to shut down shots.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Flag's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Outside Irving. Davis with a screen on Simons. Anthony Davis packs it down.
So effective in screen and rolls. When Davis cuts hard like this, he's capable of getting quality looks.
Here's MP, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Boston out in front. They're up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but, I'm a busy man, Ernie. I got a lot going on, but I'm here. Like, what's going on? I'm ready. What are we doing here?
We're on now, but don't worry about it. You can sleep behind the desk. Nobody will even notice you're gone. Hey, get him a pillow.
Come on, fellas. We got a job to do. Take it a little seriously, would you?
Bring me a pillow, too.
Swinging back over to that first half for the Celtics now. They're in a tight one.
You look at the numbers, they're getting to the line over and over. Love the determination.
We've seen it before. They can wear an opponent out. And that's a wrap on halftime.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, This second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
A pair of first overall picks of the front court, Flagg and Davis. Kyrie and Clay pair up to make the backcourt, and it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Meeting the defense's challenge. That's really all you can ask of a young player like MP.
It'll be his 4th time going to the line in this game, and the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Now Davis to the middle. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
So it's Boston now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. MP high post. Lively's there.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Back to you, Brian.
Gotta have it. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Here's Flagg, covered by MP. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. 2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. MP packs it home.
And MP is young enough, you know he's always going to finish that play off with a dunk.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. Pass to Davis. To the paint. Here's Flagg. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge,
after review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the first one at the line is good. Grant, looking at Cooper Flagg. His versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
Simons outside. Brown passes to Nguyen. Clock at 6. The 3 is up. And Brown knocking down the triple.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
Pass to Flagg. The 3 from Thompson. Tatum pulls it in. 9-point game. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Well, it seems like Simons is always keeping his options open, always willing to make the pass instead of taking the shot.
Lively with a screen on Tatum. Tatum against Davis. Davis going to work in the paint.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
MP, the pass to Brown. Here's Keita, covered by Lively. Tatum from long range. And he recovers it. Nice ball movement by Boston. Back to MP. And MP throws it down hard.
You know, I like to see that kind of toughness from a young player. MP willing to put his body on the line.
This will make 5 trips to the line for him tonight. Mavericks trail by 12. Pass to Lively. Irving looking around. Davis a screen. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. Irving's got 14 points for the game. Boston leading by 10. To the inside. And the jam by Brown.
What a flush. Great athleticism from Brown.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And here is Irving. 14 points for him. In transition, here they come. Here's Simons. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. And it's 13 points now for Anthony Simons. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
Poke loose. On the wing, Thompson. Inside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simons.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Boucher comes in for Queta, and Pritchard is subbed in for Simons.
Not too many players have ever had the feel for the three-point shot like Clay. He was born to shoot the deep ball.
MP outside. Down low. Tipped. Here's Flag. 13 points in the game. Clay busting it up inside.
You expect this from an elite scorer like Thompson. Let's just hope he can maintain this rhythm.
MP, the pass to Tatum. Back to MP. Outside Pritchard. And here's Brown for 3. Davis for the rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Flag. Now here's Lively. Defended by Pritchard. Irving for 3. Boston pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's MP. And it's blocked by Davis.
Well, if Anthony Davis is protecting the rim, you might want to go somewhere else.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Garza's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Jalen Brown. And how about a look at the top shot blocking teams in the NBA this season? In third, Dallas.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
Marshall. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on MP.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
Dallas shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Martin, he's checked in for the Mavericks. First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Here's MP. MP won't be denied. Gets the score at the rim.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
To the middle. Here's Christie. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for Boston. Oh, MP with the slam.
Oh, man. MP. That was nasty.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Marshall with it. He's got 5. Martin outside. Down low. Shot clock at 5. Outside Christie. The 3 is up. It doesn't go for him. Boston leading by 7. And here's MP from outside. And it's Martin with the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without a foul.
Here's Russell. Oh, MP with a block. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. P.J. Washington picks one up.
MP showing he's a force near the hoop.
One after another. He's been terrific at the line. He's gone 9 for 9.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Powell, he's checked in for Martin. Mavericks trail by 9. And there's 1:38 left to play in the third. Russell deciding where to go with it. Powell, a screen on Pritchard. Here's Russell. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Yeah, whenever he steps on the floor, the first thing on Russell's mind, scoring points.
Powell with a steal. And they're on the break. Here's Christie. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. So the Celtics 5 right now. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. Anthony Simons out there with MP. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. And Davis slams it home.
And what you love most about Davis is his confidence, because it's what helps him take over games.
Celtics lead by 7. A foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Russell, the pass to Marshall. Outside Davis. Rebound Boston. Queta's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Well, high percentage looks are always a good idea. MP could build a career on shots like that if he wanted to.
Oh, got a piece of it. Pass break. Here come the Celtics. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Celtics lead by 11.
And that nice steal was able to get their break going in a hurry.
And for a coach, you always appreciate when you're able to turn a stop into a score.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Again, the miss by Dallas. Boston leading by 11. Nguyen passes to Simons. Back to MP. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum against Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Man, Brown just showing his toughness inside.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Irving against MP. On the wing, Irving. Another shot over MP. Washington outside. Jacks up a 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
To the inside, Davis. Tatum with some nice D.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Brown can't hit. And Davis has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Pass to Irving. To stop the drought, and the layup is good.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Here's MP. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
Man, good whistle there.
Free throw good, MP. And both free throws good for MP. One thing you hear coaches like Steve Kerr say, let's not gift foul calls that you'd never tolerate in a pickup game. You agree?
I absolutely agree, B.A., and I think Steve Kerr has gotten that across to the league in the way guys officiate now, and I think that's good. Let's call fouls when a guy's trying to score or trying to make an offensive.
Oh! Big finish!
Well, this offense is much more effective when Tatum is making the extra pass and setting up his teammates.
To the paint. Here's Irving. Oh, great D that time from MP.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Simons outside. Back to MP. Pass to Tatum. MP outside. Inside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. The first one falls. So for Dallas, Lively, he's checked in for Washington. Flag comes in for Marshall. And it's Thompson in for Russell. Mavericks trail by 17. Irving, the pass to Thompson. And here's Lively. Tatum with a steal. They're running. He goes up, and he goes right over Anthony Davis and slams it down.
That's a big-time move by Jason Tatum. I don't know how many style points you give him on that one.
Thompson outside. Here's Flag. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Kicks it out to MP. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Pass to MP. Shot clock at 6. From the high post. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. And it's 9 points for Jason Tatum.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
They get the rebound. Lively. Chalk up 2 there.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Boston on offense. They're on a 16-4 run. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
Down low. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Boston leading by 20. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days. You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
It's scooped up! Lively with the bucket. Lively's got 6 in the quarter.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
And for the Celtics, they're shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Tatum finds MP. Simons outside. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, when Simons is making plays for others, this offense becomes even more dangerous.
And here are the Mavericks now. Outside Davis. To the inside. Simons deciding where to go with it. Nguyen. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And he drops the first. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Good on both. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Russell, the pass to Hardy. And with top college players now getting big money NIL deals, the choice between that and entering the NBA draft has become a tough one, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. Look, I think it's been great for both the NBA and for the colleges for guys to stick around, because the top guys are still going to come out. The guys who are going to be your top 10 picks, your lottery guys, they're going to come out. But the other guys who have nothing as guaranteed, they're going to choose to stay longer and develop.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Celtics.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Hardy, the pass to Washington. Marshall outside. Just 5 to shoot. Right side, Russell. Again, Russell missing. Gonzalez passes to Nguyen. Soft touch off the glass.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here to walk into it.
Your fans on social media are constantly beating the drum about how important you are to the team's success. Does a double-double in the win prove what they say? The more MP, the better we'll be?
Oh, wow. Yeah, I haven't heard that one before. You come up with that?
No, it's real.
Oh, hey, okay. Well, that's funny. I mean, look, to answer your question, I had a good game. But you need a team to win in this league. More of me isn't the answer to all of our problems. I wish it were, but it's not. Hey, but I love more me. More MP, right? Don't get me wrong, though. But we need more of all of us.
Well said, MP. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
B.A., over to you.
All right, Jennifer, thanks. Good stuff. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
All right, MP. You finally got a chance to go up against Cooper Flagg tonight. What'd you think?
He can hoop. Yeah, he can definitely hoop. But hey, I knew I could hang with him. I never doubted it for a second, you know? We played against some of the same people in high school, so I knew I was on that same level. And I proved it tonight. To everybody.
Yeah,